Dad, when I grow up, I want to be just like you, Simba said to his father. Mufasa nuzzled his son's head. All in good time, son, he said. Simba's friend Nala bounded up to them. Come on, Simba, she said. Let's go play by the river. On the way, Simba stopped abruptly. Listen to this, he said. He threw his head back and roared as loud as he could. Then he looked at her expectantly. Do I sound like my dad? Nala tried to suppress a giggle. Not quite. Simba was eyeing the tree branch that extended over the raging river. I may not be as big as my dad yet, but I'm at least as brave as he is, he shouted and raced up to the tree. Climbing its gnarled trunk, he began walking along the branch over the river. Nala hurried over. Simba, she yelled, come back here, the branch is going to break. But Simba couldn't hear her over the loud waters. As Nala bounded away to get help, Simba felt the branch begin to sag. Uh-oh, he said to himself. Suddenly the whole thing broke off, and Simba tumbled into the water. The current was strong, and he struggled to swim to shore. He was running out of strength, and he realized he might not make it. Then he felt himself being lifted out of the water and tossed up onto the bank. Dripping and coughing, he looked up, right into the angry eyes of his father. Simba! Thundered Mufasa. There's a big difference between being brave and being foolish. The sooner you learn that, the better chance you will have of growing old. Simba hung his head. Out of the corner of his eye, he saw Nala. She was pretending not to overhear. I'm sorry, Dad, he said softly. I just want to be brave like you. His father's gaze softened. Well, he said, as long as we're soaking wet, why don't we go to a quieter part of the river and do some swimming? He looked over to where Nala was sitting. Come along, Nala, he called. Yippee! Cried the cubs, and they all went off together.